Hi guys! Welcome to another walkthrough video, and today we're gonna take a closer look at the Oden-kun, or also called Oden-kun no Tamagotchi. And this is a Japanese Tamagotchi released on the 31st of March 2007, and it came in two different shell designs. It came in this yellow one, but also a pink one that is a bit more common. And they go for around $60 to $70 on eBay, I think. But I got this one for around, I think it was $40 from a member of the Tamagotchi Facebook groups. And it was used, but it's in mint condition. So there were no scratches on it or anything. So I was so happy to add this to my collection. The Oden-kun is based on a Japanese cartoon called Lily Franky Presents The Adventure of Oden-kun. And it's a bit weird. I watched a couple of episodes on YouTube, and it's about this guy that sells oden, which is a Japanese winter dish. It's a soup with different ingredients in it. So he has a cart and sells the soup to customers. So in his pot there is an oden village where the ingredients are characters. And the main character is Oden-kun himself, which is this guy right here. So cute. So he helps the other characters realize their dreams. So that's basically what the cartoon is about. A bit weird. And he pooped. So yeah, I found that to be quite interesting and weird. Anyways, this is the box that it comes with. And it's also weird. Weird packaging. A little bit difficult to open, or not that difficult really. You open it like this, and then inside, you open the plastic bit like that, and then inside there is the instruction manual. So that's basically what it is. So this is the seller that sells the soup. And that's his dog. So let's see here. This is Oden-kun's house, and that's a part of the village inside the pot. So weird and funny. Okay, so that was the box, and this is the instruction manual. So here you can see Oden-kun, and then I think he has a crush on that character, that girl right there, and I think she's an egg. I'm not quite sure about that one, who she is. But yeah, so this is like a little booklet, which is very detailed, which would come in handy if I understood Japanese, but I don't, unfortunately. So, and this is the back. So yeah, there is that. And then on to the Tamagotchi itself. Firstly, let's take a look at the shell. As you can see, I think it's super cute with Oden-kun, 3 Oden-kuns all around it. And it's yellow, and I think the yellow and blue go really well together. It's like contrast colors. And then both the pink one and the yellow one have like these keychains. The pink one has different characters hanging from it, but these are the ones for the yellow one. The back is all yellow, and then there is the top where the infrared port is. And it has blue buttons. So I love this shell, and I'm so happy that I've been looking for it for a while, and I'm so happy to have added this to my collection finally. So yeah, let's take a closer look at the icons. Before I go on to the icons, when you pull the tab out and you start it up, now mine has already been started. I've had it for 3 generations, so I'm not going to restart it. But basically what happens is that you you set the time and date and your birthday, and then the hatching takes about a minute. And instead of hatching from an egg, it rises from a pan or pot. And when you see that you've gotten either a boy or a girl, you have to name your character. And then it starts up, and then you can just, play with it. So that's basically it. really easy. So the first icon is the scale icon, and here you can see, like the other Tamagotchis, you can see your hungry level and happiness level. The second screen has the discipline and also your points. These are not gotchi points. I think they're called something else, I'm not quite sure, but you earn those by playing the games. And then you can buy items from the seller that appears during the day. On the third screen, you have your character's age, weight, and name. So I just named mine Hearts. And then on the fourth screen, you have the gender and generation. So as you can see, I'm on my third generation, which is why I'm not restarting it for this video. I'm sorry, but yeah. So the second icon is the food icon. I'm sorry if you can't really see it, there's a glare, but yeah. There is just the food menu and the snack, or the food and snack option. And that is him eating. And then there is snack. He eats something weird looking. I'm not quite sure what that is. Or I have no clue what it is. But then we have the toilet icon. So as you can see, he has pooped. And then it just cleans it up. Sometimes you can catch him before he poops. He makes like this squiggly dance. There are lines around him. And then he goes to the toilet and he actually sits on a toilet and does his business. So that was the toilet icon. The fourth icon is the game icon. And here are 3 games. There is a kebab game where you have to put ingredients on a stick, just like in that order. So, oh no. So I need that triangle looking thing first. And here it is. And you press the B button. And then you need the flat looking ingredient. And what's fun is that this character here also changes whenever you play the game. So you can see some of the other characters even though you're not raising that character at the moment. And then it goes faster and faster and becomes more difficult. So yeah, that was the kebab game. The second game, I'm not quite sure what it is. It looks like it's pouring icing on a cake. So you have to time it so that it's right on top of the cake. And then it goes faster and faster and becomes more difficult as well. And yeah. The third game is a jump roping game, which is easy, but it also goes faster and faster. And if you win the games, you get 100 points. And I only got 10, so those were the games. Then we are at the connection icon. You can't really see it, I'm sorry. There's a glare. But you can only connect the Oden-kun to other Oden-kuns, which is what that is, via the infrared port on top here. But the second icon is where you want to log on to the Tamagotchi or Oden-kun homepage, or it had a what do you call it? A Tamagotchi town only for the Oden-kun village. But you can also enter passwords into there and then get different items. So let's try that out. So I have a code here. And you can get the codes on Tamazone if you'd like. And I need to enter all of them or a lot of them. So this is one for, I think it's for an elephant. Let's see. Then you have to wait, and then he gets a present. There. Ta-da! and then he got an elephant, which is worth 700 points. And do you want to keep it? Yes or no? And then, of course, I do. I'm not sure if you're buying it. I think you're just getting it. Anyways, then this icon is the discipline icon, and sometimes your character is sad, or sometimes he's just upset or behaving badly. Oh. And then you have to go to this icon right here and either do the first option right there, which is discipline, or praise him. So that's praise. He doesn't need it right now, so he's acting all flattered. And sometimes your Tamagotchi character gets sick or has a toothache, and then you have to choose this icon right here, which is the medicine icon. He doesn't need that either. And at night he goes to sleep, so you have to put out the fire, which is that icon right there. So you turn the lights on or off. Of course, he's not sleeping right now, so he doesn't need that. And lastly, there is the notebook item or the book icon. The first option are the friends that you've connected to. I don't have any other Oden-kun other than this one, so I haven't connected it to another. And then we have all of the items that you've either bought or gotten through codes. So there was that for the elephant. So it makes different animations for the different items. And this was, oh yeah, this was just how many points you have so far. And lastly, there is, I'm not quite sure what the upper option is, but the lower one is your previous generations or characters. So I had that one, and he married this girl, and then I had this character that married that evil looking dude. So yeah, previous generations. And that is it. So the last icon is the attention icon. So whenever it beeps and needs something, it's hungry or unhappy or whatever, it lights up. So throughout the day, the seller comes, and you can buy items from the seller. And when your Tamagotchi or Oden-kun or Odenchi is around 7 and 8 years old, the matchmaker comes along and you can marry him off. That's what I did yesterday, so I got this little baby right there, which will be my next generation, my 4th generation. I think you keep your character for 1 day and then he leaves, and then you have to raise that one. So that's basically it. What else? Let's see, the clock screen. You set the time by pressing A and C together. And then you can change it up as you please. But you can also set the contrast by pressing the C and B button. Like that. Really dark or really light. I like keeping mine at medium. So there's that. And you can mute it by pressing the A and C button together or simultaneously. Oh, there. Like that. And this one has C animations as well, so your character comes up close whenever you press the C button, which is really cool. And the sprites are really chunky and big, which I love. So yeah, I think that's basically it for the Oden-kun. And I am actually really enjoying mine. I've been running it for 3 generations now, and I might be running it for the 4th generation as well. We'll see. So yeah, I really enjoy this little guy right here. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!